hoodie, bathing 8 tennis shoes. No time for pictures, no time for interviews. I'm going to get the money. Snowstorm or sunny. Try me and I'm coming out my coat on or something. Note on the table, pay me a day go. You can't get the cash, then pay me and yayo. Save me the drama. Don't go run and snitch if that's your mama, then I'm you right.
What's up, we back at it again. Y'all heard what I said, podcast. You got my jersey on, my Tim Duncan jersey. Darrin, they don't want nothing with his mask rocking. You got Swish over here with his Julius Randle braids. You got Diesel D rocking a Limba's jersey.
I ain't gotta weigh my shit. Y'all know what the fuck it is.
Since you mentioned Julius Randle, I already got my first bold prediction. Julius Randle going to win MVP.
What?
Come on, yo. Bold prediction.
Oh, I know.
Don't worry, you got the whole segment coming later in the show.
Early.
It's easy to me. He was top 5, so the only way to go up.
We got Darrin's bold prediction segment coming later in the episode, but this is our NBA episode. We back. This is NBA's 75th anniversary. NBA is back. You had a hell of an opening week. The Bucks got their rings. They unveiled their banner opening night. First question for me is, how excited are y'all for this season?
Let's go.
We had.
I'm super excited right now because it's that
75.
time of the year. You got hockey, football, basketball. You just got every fucking goddamn.
AKA, don't invite me to no motherfucking way because I ain't going nowhere.
Hey, y'all know me. Those who know me, my close family and friends, y'all know how I am with basketball. And people, y'all probably know exactly what I'm talking about. That's all I'm watching. Don't bother me. I'm on business hours. The NBA is paying
fucking business hours, shorty.
That's all I'm watching. Every day from 7 to 12, and especially peak hours. Y'all know what peak hours are.
Yeah, I don't play games.
You don't play.
Them
That's all I'm
prime
gonna be watching. Prime time games at 8 o'clock to 9 to 10 o'clock. And we got that out the way. We very excited for this season. Let's go. So I want to know, do y'all have any particular expectations for certain teams and or players?
Yeah.
Yep.
You want to start?
I expect Famous to prove to us that they didn't belong.
Yeah, I was gonna
Every
say
day. I think we all see it.
But they gonna show us. This Western Conference this year, a little bit more stacked than other years. This reminds me of some early 2010s. Yeah, like motherfuckers is here to play. We gonna see some teams who've been clawing and fighting for the last 5-6 years, being consistent in the playoffs, not make it. Like the Portland Trailblazers.
I expect the Warriors to be a top 4 team.
Liar.
In the West. I expect if they get themselves together,
That's
the
a nice
Lakers to
bold
be the
prediction.
#1 seed in the West.
Who?
What Lakers?
What Lakers? The Los Angeles Lakers?
Yes.
Did you watch the game tonight? They got a lot of work to do. They
It's one
get to the
game.
number one though. I can see if you say one of the top
one
teams
game.
in the West.
14 or 15 years ago, this team started 0-4 and finished the 7-6
Yeah, I'm
and
saying
7-15.
14.
But your team
They started the season 0-4.
Your team
And they was
wasn't.
like, what's wrong with the Mavericks? Remember, that was the year.
Did y'all have teammates
That
fighting
was-
on the bench?
That was the year after we lost.
Did you have Melo going to Jay Crowder like, come on now, I'm about action. Come on, hell, what are you talking to JaVale McGee?
That's not
Yo, them teams don't like each other anyway. The Lakers.
They don't even like they get along camaraderie.
If Ben Simmons never come back, I still expect the 76ers to be okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what?
Oh, what's okay though? Like
Still
make
a
the
good team.
playoffs
I mean,
or
Oklahoma.
a top
I mean,
3 team.
Oklahoma is
Not
okay.
top 3, but still.
I mean,
a good
Oklahoma
team.
is okay. See, but
You made
No.
the last team going to have a worst record this year.
They might.
I expect OKC to have a worst record and get the #1 pick.
Damn.
They already got hella picks.
They gonna add another one.
They look like the type of team that been tanking for years, but they haven't. That's sad. Yeah. They niggas just left them. You know how certain teams just start tanking, motherfuckers just let motherfuckers start. They start trading people. No, all them niggas just left.
So
I got expectations for the Lakers. Lakers gonna turn that shit around. Just got fine chemistry. I don't see us being a bad team at all. I mean, they've been basing the Lakers season off the first couple games, the last couple years. If I'm not mistaken, the year that we played the Clippers, the first game of the season, we lost to the Clippers, and everybody started saying, yeah, the Lakers gonna do this, Lakers gonna do that. No, I ain't believe none of that shit. Once we find chemistry, we had 3 niggas that was on the same team last year. You got a whole new roster, sounding like Darrin and shit, a whole new something. It's a whole new roster, you feel me? Like, once we find that chemistry, we'll be fine. THT out, Kendrick Nunn out. These are niggas that I know Frank Vogel just want to throw in the rotation because they young niggas, you feel me? Like, they got potential, so.
I feel like I'm going to go a different route because as we keep saying, this is a new team. Only 3 people from last year. It's fucking who? LeBron, AD, and THT.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even talking about talent-wise. I'm talking about the shit I seen tonight. What problems y'all been having in practice in the preseason? Like, let's look at how Dwight and AD was looking at each other. You can tell AD was like, nigga, I told you to stop that dumb shit last week. Why you still doing that shit? You can tell AD was looking at him like that. And then I look at what LeBron did. Like, he got the block. This nigga never attempted to go back down the court at all. And then it was at one point, he did something and AD yelled at him like, come on. And I'm like, yo, y'all the 2 stars and y'all not on the same page. I'm not worried about the talent. I know y'all 2 of the top 5 in the league. But if y'all doing shit like that when y'all frustrated, that shit not gonna work, bro.
That's what I'm saying. They're frustrated because it's not, like, don't get me wrong, we done had a lot of practice and shit like that, but it's still no chemistry there. Like, their chemistry is not there. The only people that got chemistry is AD and LeBron.
They only played 2 games.
And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if y'all watch halftime, but I usually don't agree with Stephen A. But what he said, in context a little bit about Dwight, like, AD is the top dog now. You're not a top dog in the league anymore. Like,
so AD
you've
don't
been
fuck with you,
clinging as a backup center. And if they really fuck with AD and AD say some shit on his LeBron shit, nigga, you gonna be getting released for some dumb shit that you didn't have to do.
Look at all shit together.
Speaking on that note, I do think the Lakers will struggle at times because of who they have on that team. Also, what we seen in their past game with the new players. But I do, however, think they gonna turn it around.
No,
Still
they have
be a
the
top
talent.
dog.
It's the ego.
Just because of the talent.
Put it like this. Anytime niggas get on a team with LeBron James, with Cleveland, Miami, whatever the case may be, niggas know if one person put in LeBron in, they don't want you there, you getting the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
You getting the fuck out of there. So, if these niggas that got these egos from the Russell Westbrooks, the fucking Dwight, you feel me? Fucking, these are niggas that have been known for having egos in their career because of the teams that they've been on. So, if you know you're on a team with LeBron James, it's not playing that ego shit. That's not, he don't want to hear what you don't want to do. LeBron has created a system of winning for him to put players on a team that want to come to a team with him. Niggas just not just gonna text LeBron and morning like, yo, can I join the Lakers? Can I do this and that? No, he's pointing out players that he feel like he can build a team around. He took a bomb-ass Cleveland team, and they had 60-something wins, right? They had 60-plus wins?
Yeah.
Come on now. So he knows how to create a system of winning to put players around him, but if niggas don't put that ego aside, then you're gonna have to get out of there. What Dwight don't realize is, nigga, you on your third strike with the league.
And shout out to my man, but nah, he mentioned it. You want to know what led up to that Anthony Davis and Dwight thing?
Mm.
Dwight trying to figure out how Anthony Davis was on the top 75 and he wasn't.
Hold on.
We gonna get into that later on though.
They put 80
What?
in that bitch.
We gonna get into that later on.
Bob.
He walking off like he can't be the jet.
Hell, he
Hey, yo. Sorry, yo.
So let me
On my Bernie Mac, cut the camera off.
Darrin back, he back, y'all. Alright, so let me tell y'all my expectations now.
About to cry.
My expectations, I expect the Denver Nuggets to be very good again, top 3. I actually think they're going to be the best team in the West. And when Jamal Murray come back, they're going to be clicking on all cylinders. Another expectation I have for the Chicago Bulls, they should have a killer trio.
I expect them to be top 4 in the East.
Another expectation I have.
So before you ask
Go
this
ahead.
question, which one of the 4 gonna move out from last year?
Well, yeah, that's one of our questions anyway. Go ahead.
Philly.
It is.
Yeah.
All right, then go ahead.
So another expectation I have, well, a player expectation, I expect LaMelo to be an all-star. And my last expectation, I actually think the Wizards are going to be a pretty good team with the people they have.
Yeah.
I like that team.
Where you get that from?
Well,
Me.
Jermaine, Spencer Dinwiddie's, he's one of my favorite point guards.
I said that many a months ago.
They got trash.
I said that was a good trade. I said to people they picked it up. Plus
Nobody never said you had a good, but they
Nobody
had
never said-
Dinwiddie at the
Nigga,
time.
even-
They signed Dinwiddie after the trade.
Nigga, even for 2 of the players, it was a good trade.
I said for the team they got now, they set up. I think to me the
Yeah.
Wizards is gonna make the playoffs with that
Yeah.
team they got.
We will make the playoffs. Bradley
I
Beal
think
didn't.
so.
Yeah, they
Bradley
gonna make
Beal
the
didn't
playoffs.
play tonight, and I keep
They
telling
put a
niggas.
$135
I
without
keep
Bradley
telling
Beal
niggas, and I'ma keep.
hogging the ball.
I'ma keep vouching for this nigga. Kyle Kuzma is not a bum. All he needs is an opportunity.
Alright, so we got our expectations now. Well, I kind of said both. Is there a certain player you're looking forward to watching on improving this season or expanding that game? Well, I already said mine. I said LaMelo. I think
I'm
he's gonna be an all-star.
I'm hoping to see an improvement on Kemba Walker now that he's back home in New York. Because that man the last couple years, I don't know where old Kemba been at.
And he was hurt, and he got a Hawk and Jason Tatum and a Hawk and Jaylen Brown that he was behind.
Yeah, that's one person. Jaden
But-
Brown. I'm looking for Jaden Brown to be the star of the team, not Jason Tatum like y'all keep trying to.
That's Jason Tatum's team, bro.
No,
I mean,
it's
no.
I'm not
No,
gonna
it's
say
both
it's
of that
just Jason
team.
Tatum
It's
and
Jason Tatum
and Jaylen Brown hawking
team.
because
Kemba averaged 20 still his first
It's
year on
their
that.
team
Yeah.
together.
but I just feel like
No, it's a
he
Boston.
didn't
Celtics.
I know
contribute
what
as
you
much
mean.
as I'm Marcus
Yeah.
Smart.
He didn't contribute as you would have
Yeah.
expected him to. Yeah.
Yeah, and I expect Julius Randle
Nigga turned into Steve
to
Francis.
develop even better. I know he had trouble in that first
You
game
mean
with that
better?
ISO
What
shit.
you mean better? That's gonna be the same stuff they still do. It's the same Juice Randle
But I
ISO
expect him
stuff.
to get better at it.
Be more efficient.
Yeah.
Oh.
Julius Randle.
At that same ISO play that they do like 7 times a game, when him posting up on the wing and the point
Yeah.
giving them the ball. But I like the Knicks additions though.
The Mecca is back. 2 playoff appearances in a row.
Yeah. And next question is, who will be the best team in each conference during the regular season? Well, I already said the Nuggets in the West, and the East, I think the Bucks.
I say the Bucks now since Kyrie ain't playing for the Nets. Bucks.
You say the Bucks. I'm still going with the Nets being the #1 seed. I mean, Kyrie just made him a super monster.
Yeah.
But Harden and KD is still vicious when you got veteran niggas who can put up 20 at any moment.
Like Aldridge.
Like
Yeah.
LaMarcus Aldridge. like Blake when he get his shit together. Let's not forget veteran Millsap over that bitch, Patty.
Patty, I love it, Patty.
Long as with just Harden and KD, they got some
They came
pieces.
in themselves, and they came in with themselves in the first game. I was like, you still got Millsap and Lamar Johnson.
Like these
their bench forwards are better than their starting forwards. I told you, he was a bum, Darrin.
That don't mean you're a bum. They got added people to the team.
So you getting your minutes took by Javon Carter?
But do you realize
you added to the team? You can't just say Javon Carter.
Javon Carter wasn't what you mean.
He had hella injuries last year to Nets, so he was taking hella people minutes. It wasn't just one.
But he was a starter yesterday.
You just got Lamar Johnson, but you had Millsap and you had.
And Danny Jones looked nasty, and he on my team.
But Darrin, they had LaMarcus Aldridge and Blake Griffin last year, and they were coming off the bench, and he was starting. So what is getting LaMarcus Aldridge that had to do with
looked nasty? I was watching the Spurs in the game.
And then he didn't play.
He didn't play the first game, and then he
Patty Mills, LaMarcus
didn't
Aldridge got chemistry anyway.
Yeah.
Patty Mills, LaMarcus Aldridge already got
my
chemistry
team
playing with the
played.
Spurs together anyway.
But what I'm saying is, Blake and LA
But
was
that
on there
don't
last
mean
year.
Bruce Brown a bum.
Then why?
I just told you, get to the people they picked
He's a
up.
bum.
That's
So you think Bruce Brown good?
In the word,
Okay.
he a mop.
He's a scrub.
Why you gotta be
Nah.
a bum? What did he do to you?
Not doing nothing. You right? He ain't. He ain't do nothing. He just ain't nice.
Forget it.
We get it. All right.
So he on the bench.
Just because people don't play, don't mean they bums.
So why they not playing?
Why they not playing?
What did the running back on Cleveland just do when he came in? Because he had to play. The motherfucker had over 100. He was a player of the game basically.
But why did he play?
Because the people out. Because of
Exactly.
injury. And that's why Bruce Brown was playing so many minutes. Because people was out because of injuries.
So,
If Nick
How
Chubb,
are you using
if
two
Nick
different
Chubb,
sports to
if
compare?
Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt was injured, that man was
How
not
are you
getting the
using
game.
two different sports
Because
to
the other running back that
compare?
was getting the game was Fenton. That was Johnson's first game played.
Nigga, Bruce, even before Bruce Brown got there, he still playing somewhere else.
He was playing hella minutes with the Detroit Pistons.
What was he doing?
The same thing he did
No,
on the last
he
year.
did nothing.
Why doing stuff?
He was doing nothing.
It was a time on fantasy. You was ready to pick that man like the whole
No,
team.
you was No, you. No, you.
It was like 40 fans for like 3-4 games in a row.
Okay, and then he went through a whole list of like 7 games where he had the teams.
So he definitely.
See that? Next question.
He had a solid season last year.
This is a question Darrin liked that we talked about it. So, yeah, let's get ourselves together. Alright, we good. Next question. Me and Darrin talked about this. Who will finish better out of the Knicks, Celtics, and Hawks?
Hey, I got the Pacers. I mean, my bad. My bad. I'm thinking about my man, DeMar Bones. I got the Knicks and what's the other teams?
Knicks, Pacers, and Knicks. Something now you got me saying the Pacers. Come on, Darrin, messing me up.
Because I thought you had some.
I said the Knicks, Celtics, and Hawks.
Oh, my bad.
You
I
sleeping?
think the Knicks is gonna be a top 5 team.
okay.
Okay.
And actually,
So,
I thought the Bulls was.
so you gotta answer the
the
question.
Bulls
You
was
didn't
supposed
answer
to be
the
like
You gotta answer the question. Actually,
No.
was it?
But my question was that I said to you was the Knicks and the Bulls, and
But-
you ain't had a minute.
But I'm talking about teams that were playoff teams last season.
But all right, the Hawks still gonna be up there. I think the Hawks gonna be in the top 4. The Celtics, I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs.
I like
I'm gonna say it again.
I
I don't think the Celtics are gonna make the
I don't think they
playoffs.
gonna make the
Too
playoffs.
much. Too
I don't
much.
care if they got Al Horford back. This man was sitting out games with the Thunder last year.
Correct.
Come on, man.
Alright.
Then y'all need
You was
more.
letting young talent work.
Y'all need more bleed than the Struder. Y'all just added them to the team.
They had like Schroeder can't get busy or something, yeah.
I actually might agree with Darrin. They might not make it. If they do, it's going to be on them.
They like the kings of transition threes, yeah. And they're not even nice 3-point shooters, yeah.
Talking about
These niggas
on the-
just grab a rebound and jack
Talk
a
about it on
three.
the Twitter thing.
And to,
I don't think the Celtics gonna make the playoffs.
and to answer the question, I think the Celtics are going to finish better out of the 3.
You think the Celtics gonna
No,
finish,
I
man?
lied.
Liar.
I think the Knicks are going to finish it better out of the 3.
Yeah. I think the Knicks and the Bulls are gonna be top 5 teams in the East.
That wasn't a question.
The Knicks, out of the 3, the Knicks are going to finish higher. The Hawks are going to be right behind them. Probably like how they were last season with 4 and 5, like right behind each other. And then Celtics, they're going to be either at the bottom of the season, at the bottom of the top 8, or they're going to be out like Darrin said.
I think the Hawks going to have a better record.
Alright. So next question. So this is our prediction for. We can do our prediction for this. Who's gonna win MVP?
I think
Luka.
I think
Luka
for the first time since Steve Nash, we will have a back-to-back international MVP.
The Joker.
And Nikola Jokic.
I agree with that. I think Nikola Jokic's gonna win back-to-back. You say Luka.
First time since Steve Nash out of Santa Clara.
Here's Nash.
If
maybe Julius Randle, my bold production.
I mean, and Luka will always be there. I just don't. I don't see right now the Mavericks being that high of a seed.
I actually think they're gonna be the number 2, number 3 seed.
Why? Because that's your team.
I think they're gonna be number 6.
Yeah. Again.
I think they're gonna be like number 6 too. Alright. So let's go into some storylines right now. Go ahead.
Or Joel Embiid if he have a season like he did last year and the 76ers finish back up in the top 3 or top 2 again.
I think if the Warriors have a good ass record by the time Clay come back and they finish with probably, if they finish within the top 4, Steph won't get that bitch.
He could.
Because if Steph hold that bitch down.
I like that pick.
Yeah, I like that one too. You know what's funny? We both said Nikola Jokic. He said Steph, and Darrin went through a whole description of like 3 or 4 people. Even a bold prediction. When I said who's gonna win, who you think is gonna win it, and you still gave up.
Ain't it a list of candidates?
There you go, Darrin.
Ain't it a list of candidates? Exactly.
Yeah, none of the extra niggas you name.
Alright, let's go.
Why not? They was all what? In the top 5 last year? Or should have been in the top 5?
Y'all just know how Darrin know. That's Darrin for you. Darrin gonna give you a whole detailed list. That's what Darrin
I'm a headache, but they love the pain. I ask a bitch her name until I go board the plane. I'm so sure I know more, I'm so more the rain.